What's going on, Jaguars? Basketball is back this week at GSU, and so am I with your weekly updates for October 30th, 2016.
And now it's time for some spooky scoops. Well, maybe not that spooky. I mean, it's only the 30th, but anyway, let's get to the news. Do you see yourself as a leader? Do you want to grow as one and develop your skills? Then SLI might just be the shining beacon of opportunity that you have been looking for. Student Leadership Institute is a certificate program that uses the 5 practices of exemplary student leadership, as well as a myriad of workshops and mentoring sessions to give student leaders the tools they need to succeed in being a leader. If you're interested in becoming a student example of leadership on campus, then submit an application. Apps are due no later than November 4th, and the link can be found in your GSU email inbox, as always. Now, speaking of leadership, what else describes a leader that's someone who puts others first? Setting a goal to help others is a very selfless and fulfilling task to achieve. And if you'd like a chance to give to others, and you're in the dual degree program, here's your chance. The DDP is coordinating a service project with the Greater Chicago Food Depository to repackage food for distribution to food banks and shelters in the Chicago area. For the homeless and hungry, sometimes food banks and shelters are the only places that they can be fed. And with this project, you will be helping a cause that wants to give back to these people in need. To volunteer for the event, email Melinda at marce-kudino@student.govst.edu by November 4th to reserve your spot on the roster because space is limited. Finally, as an FYI to students, GSU is implementing a training system called Big Interview, dedicated to helping students build rapport and communication skills while increasing interview question and answer ability. You can register for this fantastic new curriculum by registering online at govst.biginterview.com. Complete the registration process and verify your account with your school email, and poof! All of the interviewing intel you will need right at your fingertips. Start improving your skills and start career building today. That's all from me today, Twaggers, so we'll pass it to sports right after this.
Ooh. What's up, GSU? This is Benjamin Verse, your big man on campus. This week I spoke to a couple of you guys about your favorite parts of Halloween. This is the things you guys had to say.
I'm Haley Wacker.
And I'm Sadie.
My name is Lindsay.
My name is Tupina.
My name is Lisa.
I'm Jonathan Mason.
My name is Kurt Jones.
I'm Nicole McBain.
So what do you like about Halloween?
I like that you can kind of do whatever you want and get creative, and like I make my own costumes instead of buy them, so it's like a way to interact and get into the spirit.
I just love the candy. I really love the candy.
You get free candy.
I was gonna say the same.
Get an opportunity to dress up.
Yeah.
See, my parents were kind of religious, and so we never trick-or-treated. I always got candy. A lot of people ask me, like, aren't you upset? It's like, I've never done it, so.
I like Halloween because you get to go to pumpkin patches and go through the corn maze, and haunted houses are really fun too.
Yeah, I think it's great seeing the little kids get excited and run up to the door. I more so just hand out candy instead of dressing up and going out.
This year I'm going to be the Oogie Boogie Man from Nightmare Before Christmas.
I'm just gonna be Snow Lady.
Cinderella.
I would like to dress up as
Clown.
Clown probably, or Queen Victoria.
I think this year I want to be Mr. and Mrs. Pickles with my husband from the Rugrats.
I'd probably just do like a very cheap, I saw this thing like a Clark Kent thing, so I would just like dress up with a Superman tee, and then I would just like have dress clothes underneath it, and I say put glasses on and Clark Kent.
Easy, Wolverine.
I would like to be a mermaid.
I like chocolate, so I would go with Twix or Three Musketeers.
Yeah, I'll do Snickers and Reese's and anything Mexican.
I like orange candies.
I like Carmelos or whatchamacallits. Candy bars.
I'm not into candy so much.
I like the taffy apples. Those are always the best.
It's a good question.
I like anything dark chocolate.
Mini chewy sweet tarts.
Coconut. So like almond joys or mounds.
Mints.
Oh, I love
I
mints.
don't like mints.
Well, fine. You take my mounds, I'll take your mints.
Caramel.
I don't like cherry flavored anything. I just don't like cherry flavored candy. I don't know.
I don't think there's like any candy I don't like. Something I wouldn't really enjoy eating is like a banana flavored candy.
You guys seem to think about the clowns and stuff like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that whole situation?
Freaks me out.
It's just goofy. I mean, it's just a dumb trend.
I was actually driving and there was one on a corner just chilling, holding a sign.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't think any of the stories like a clown really did anything bad. So I mean, they're just messing with people. So don't be afraid.
Don't stop. Just keep going.
Just keep going and don't swerve or anything.
Hey guys, thank you very much. Good stuff. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks. All right.
Thank you guys for interviewing one night. You guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Hello, Jaguar fans. I'm Lance Butler, and I'm bringing you your GSU Sports Weekly update. First up in the women's volleyball team. The team had 3 games this past week. On Saturday, GSU played in the Crimson Wave Invitational. GSU lost its opening game against Lincoln Christian College in 4 sets with the final match score 3-4, and followed with a 3-set sweep against St. Mary of the Woods. Haley Wacker picked up 14 kills, and Erica Halverson followed with 12 kills. Next up on Tuesday, they had a chance to get the win in an away game against Clark College, but never came close and ended up losing in 3 sets. Get them next time, Lady Jaguars. Let's hear from the senior Stephanie Clarkson, who represents the women's cross-country team. She has been named the Runner of the Week by the Chicagoland Collegiate Athletic Conference. This is the first time a GSU student athlete has received a conference weekly award. Clarkson became the first runner in school history to win an individual race. She picked up the win against Skyhawk Invitational on October 15th. Congrats, Clarkson. Finally, last Friday, the men's and women's basketball team are getting active for the preseason basketball tournament. The men's basketball team had a scrimmage against Prairie State, and they put on a show and pick up the big win with flashy dunks. Had everybody screaming, "Go Jaguar Nation!" Their first game of the season starts on November 2nd against View University in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Next up, the women's basketball team had a preseason game against Joliet Community College. And had the fans on their feet with exciting plays and no-look passes, but they fell short in the game and couldn't pull out the big W. Better luck next time, Lady Jaguars.
Welcome to the Friday Side with Jawan Day. Okay, it's not that scary. Hey Twaggers, Prairie Place Hall Council is hosting their monthly Prairie Cinema, and the upcoming movie that they are presenting is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, directed by Ron Howard and starring Jim Carrey. Prairie Cinema will be on Friday, November 4th from 7 to 9 p.m. in the classroom. There will be free food, so go and enjoy. Also, do you like to dribble a little bit? Do you like to swish a little bit? Do you like to dunk a little bit? If so, the Jaguar Gaming Club is presenting their first annual NBA 2K17 tournament. It will be on Saturday, November 12, 2016 from 3 to 7:30 p.m. in the Hall of Governors. Come ready to compete against other students here at GSU. Well, that's it for today, folks. For Paul Leland, Lance Butler, I'm Jawan Day, and you have just been TWAG.